Sunken. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you came. I have a confession to make. It's February the 9th. We're back in the greenhouse. And I haven't been in the greenhouse doing any work. Kind of abandoned it back, the fall. Work got really busy. I kind of lost interest in it. I built this greenhouse the fall of 2021 and got right to work planting stuff. I had all the summer of 2021 gardening, growing stuff. The winter of 2022, then the summer of 2022, planted a lot of stuff, a lot of vegetables. I just kind of got burnt out. I kind of abandoned the greenhouse here and left it to fend for itself. I did come in every few days, probably probably once a week or so, and give it a drop of water. And there's a lot of stuff growing in here that I don't want to grow. It's come to the point now where I just got a lot of extra work for myself just because I took a break for a few months. I got like 10 million strawberry plants here. I brought one strawberry plant in here first when I built the greenhouse, and it was a little puny thing. There was nothing on it. There wasn't even a leaf on it. Just about bare roots. Well, there's definitely 100 plants in here now. I want to plant some more stuff. I want to plant some lettuce and some spinach, some greens and stuff. I still have lots of tomatoes. Tomato plants are doing really well, but they do need some maintenance. They just kind of ballooned out of control here now, and there's one there that's growing in this bed, and that is just a tangle. It's full of flowers. So in the next few days, I might try to trim him up a bit. He's definitely an indeterminate tomato plant. I'm thinking it might be a Chadwick cherry, which are really good tomatoes, really good tomatoes. And I'm going to try to trim him up in the next few days. My grapevine is just starting to put out new shoots in spats. So I got to trim that up too. So I gotta get rid of all those strawberry plants. These apple trees, they just grew like friggin' bamboo. And I've cut these guys off a couple of times. I'm sure of it. And the plan was this fall that all these were going to be dug up and planted out in the yard outside. However, I started talking about it in August, and here we are in February, and they're still here. They've dropped all their leaves. They're just starting to get new green growth, so they'll be leafing out pretty soon again. But I don't really want them in here anymore. I want this bed. I mean, this is a beautiful deep bed. It's 2 feet deep. I mean, I can grow pretty well whatever I want in this bed. And the apple trees, for me, I might leave one. I don't know what kind they are. They all came from seeds. They're all volunteer trees, so we don't know what we'll get. But I do have access to a tree that's growing in the wild, and I might get some scions and try grafting. I don't know. I've been doing some reading and some video watching, some research, but I haven't actually tried it before. But now that they're starting to come, I might pick one and get some scions and try to graft some scions onto those trees. I don't know which one, but we'll have to figure that out. I got 1,000 things I want to do in there, but the goal today was just come out and shoot a quick video that didn't need a lot of editing, And just let you know that aliens didn't kidnap me. I'm still here. I'm still alive. No major problems. We all got small problems, don't we? But no major problems. I just, basically, I just got tired of it. And it was taking up a lot of time, which I didn't have. I'm going to focus some time on some of my other interests, my other hobbies, building guitars. I just finished a guitar. I got a couple of more in the works, but the price of vegetables has gone through the roof. Eating salads the last couple of weeks from the supermarket, and you need to take out a loan now. So I just wanted to make a quick video, let you know I'm still around. The greenhouse is still viable, it's doing well. I got some plans, and I'm hoping my energy level keeps up. I'm built the greenhouse last year, and basically whatever I tried to grow in here grew without too much effort, really. I do have some pests in her, like some carpenters. Carpenters going crazy in her. They just love it. Down in the dark, damp corners. They just love it. And they're the only pests I got to worry about. And they do a lot of damage. But hopefully I can get them under control with some diatomaceous earth. So that's my plan. I'm going to dig up some, haul up some strawberries, get rid of some trees. I got to plant some stuff out here that I can eat in the short term. And see how that goes. How about I show you around here now? And just show you what's on the go. I know I don't get a lot of views, and that's okay. As long as 2 people really appreciate these videos, that's fine with me. I'll keep making them. It's a lot of work, but I love doing it. My other channel is doing pretty good, Foggy Lane Guitars. Just uploaded a video there the other day, and it's taken off pretty good. It's up about 5,000 views now. Let me take you around and we'll see what is going on here in this greenhouse. It's pretty well a tangle and a mess, but it's my mess. I do love it. You might not know it from the way things are treated in here, but I do love it. So this is a tomato plant. I'm not sure where it came from, but it started growing in this. It started growing in this bed, and once it started, it just did not stop. That is one tomato plant, I think. Yep, that is one tomato plant right here. And there's some tomatoes on it. It's you know, February tomatoes, fresh tomatoes in February in Newfoundland is a bit of a treat. I don't know if it's rare, but it's a bit of a treat. So this tomato plant is, you know, it's basically huge. Let me get this old fan out of the way. You don't need much. You don't need a fan nowadays, I don't think. So the greenhouse is about 9 feet tall there in the back wall. And it's gone right up to the ceiling and folded over, starting to come back down. And some more tomato plants. This one, he's not doing well in there, but he's living. And a couple months ago I planted a couple of potatoes in this. I can't remember when it was or what kind of potatoes. But anyway, they died. And I just left it alone, and lo and behold, the brand new potato coming up in it. So I don't even know what kind of potatoes I put in there. Did I mark it on the bucket, I wonder? No, didn't mark it on the bucket. Oh, the sun is coming out now. It's gonna be nice. And so yeah, this bed along the front wall. These are tomato plants that started growing last winter, and they grew, and I ate pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of tomatoes off of these Chadwick cherries, and they are kind of still kicking. This bed dries out really fast, and if you don't keep the water to it every day or two, actually not too bad there now, but and I haven't fertilized it or anything, and I mean, the poor old plant is dried right out, but still tomatoes on it. I can't get over it. This tomato plant is over a year old now, probably well, December, so January, 14 months old, and still tomatoes on it. But strawberries are taking over, and I gotta get clear of them, gotta get rid of them. Look, lots of death. This old pepper plant, this is going on 2.5 years old now. This pepper plant was originally grown in my old greenhouse. So it's starting to, it looks like it's starting to come back to life. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of peppers anyway. And we got to get rid of all these strawberry plants, of course. I can plant some cool stuff in this bed. Tomatoes. Look at this guy. He's not a happy camper. I got some onions. So I had some onions growing in here, and they went to flower. And I'm thinking this is from one of the seeds. One of the seeds fell out of the flowers, and now he's growing there, look. Yeah. But this is a cool little bed too. I mean, there's good soil in here. There's leaves everywhere from the apple trees. And these trees were tiny little things in a pot that were froze solid last year when I brought them in, and they have grown. They have 1,000%. And if I can find if I can find some footage of them when I put them in, I'll put it there. But these guys, I mean, this guy's an inch. The trunk is an inch on him. After cutting him off already, and he kept on growing. He'd gone right up to the ceiling and branched right off. Yeah. So the trees, yeah, the apple trees, leaves are falling all around, just like the fall in here. Look, I got a strawberry. Ha, not in good shape. Growing strawberries in February in Newfoundland. Right on, buddy. And on my grapevine, yeah, I'm gonna take a look over there. My grapevine is just starting to come back to life. He needs to be cut right back again. He grew foolish last year, and I didn't eat half the grapes. Look. And the tomatoes, look. Flowers everywhere. It's just a giant old bush. And there's some tomatoes on it. And what else? I got a couple of clementine trees. That was really nice and warm in here now. 27. Toasty. And yeah, so I got a couple of clementine trees. Put these in pots. They're taken off. They still got their leaves. I don't know if they really like that soil. I think they should have been bigger. I can't remember exactly when I planted them, but they're just seeds. Seeds I took out of oranges, out of the clementines. And so I got two there. One is a little tiny fella, and that guy. And I'd like to take them out of their pots and maybe put them over here. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I got a lot of cleanup to do in here. So maybe I'll make a video about that. Who knows? Maybe you'd like to watch it, hey? I don't know. So that's going to do it for now. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. Don't count me out yet. I got some renewed interest in the gardening now, so I got some cool little tricks I wants to try too. Anyway, head her back in now and get this thing up on the get this video back up on the old YouTube. Give you something to look at for 20 minutes. Thanks for watching. Glad you came by. I'll see you next time I look at you. All right.